Alright, so we're going to start off with converting to standard notation, and as you can see, this is already in scientific notation. And remember, scientific notation are numbers that are written in a way where they can be easily understood without writing a whole lot of digits. And so this is the reason why, it's used in the medical field, it's used in different forms of science, astrology, statistics, everything. Anyway, so this is already in scientific notation. Now to write this in to write it in standard notation, what we need to do is rewrite the number here. Rewrite this number. Okay, we have 2, 9, 6, 1. We have a decimal there. The next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and look at the exponent number here. It says 10 to the 5th here. So that means we're going to move this decimal to the right 5 spaces. Now if this was a -5, we'll be moving this decimal to the left 5 spaces. So since it is a positive number, we're going to move it to the right 5 spaces. So we're going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go ahead and put our new decimal point. Now we're going to go ahead and move. Okay, at this point we just add zeros, a 0 here, a 0 there, and if we rewrite this full number, and we're going to obviously knock off the decimal at the very end, but we're going to write the number, rewrite it again, and we'll have our final answer. And so our final answer will be 296,100. Let's go back 3 here. So we have 296,100 would be your final answer. And so if you got that, give yourself a round of applause. So that's your final answer. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite the original number here, which is 3.85, and then it says times 10 to the 7th, and you've noticed it's a positive 7. It's not negative. And so that means we're going to move this decimal to the right 7 spaces. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And each one of these little U shapes I'm going to put a 0 here for each one of these. And then all you need to do is rewrite your answer as 3, 8, 5. And we look like we have 5 zeros here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we always go back 3 spaces and put us a comma. So we go 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. It looks like we have 38,500,000 as our final answer. And if you got that, give yourself a round of applause. Good job. All right, let's do another standard notation. Convert from scientific notation to standard notation. Let's do one more. This is example 2. Let's go ahead and do example 3. Let's go ahead to example 3. All right, this is example number 3. We're going to go ahead, same thing. It's in scientific notation already, and we're going to convert it to standard notation. So let's go ahead and rewrite the original number here. We have 7.8543 times 10. But if you notice, it says to the -2. So like before, we have to find the decimal point here, and instead of going to the right 2 spaces, we're going to go to the left 2 spaces. 1, 2. Go ahead and put your decimal, and we got to put a 0 here, right? And so when we write this out, we have to rewrite it like this. 0.78543, but we never start off with a decimal, so we always start off with a 0, so we can just put a 0 right in the front here, and that would be your final answer. So if that's the answer you got, give yourself a round of applause. 0.078543. All right, let's go ahead to the last example for writing from scientific notation to standard notation. This will be our last example. So let's move to number 4. Alright, so just like the last one, we're going to go ahead and rewrite the number. We have 4.1 0, 9. And this is 10 to the negative 5th. So similar to the last one, we have a negative number here. So instead of moving it to the right, we're going to be moving it to the left. But this is going to go 5 spaces to the left. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll go ahead and put my decimal, and I'll add my zeros right there where the little U is at, right? And then I'm going to rewrite the number as my final answer of 0, 0, 0, 0, 4, 1, 0, 9. And you know our decimal point is here, but we're always going to add another 0 in front. And if that's your answer, give yourself a round of applause. Good job. Good job. So we have 0.000041109. All right, so let's go ahead and keep it moving. Now let's go ahead and move to changing from standard notation to scientific notation.